Any other substitute is and people will also laugh at that. See, this guy is so egotistic, wants his name, so he at least he wants to. No one listens, but he wants to publicize it. That will be the natural view of people. Now, it is one view, two view is a ridiculous thing. To you do anything in the online and viewer is one or two is a ridiculous thing. Now people, those who liked things, they will write, oh Swami, this is coming. No, 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 do you want this? No one cares. So it is my satisfaction that I am streaming. That's not.
Places where there are no centers. So
no, that's okay. But there are so many available. So many available. I'm not saying they're not, but it is useless. That's the point. It is more of my ego satisfaction.
You don't think that people like the Bhakti class?
Bhakti, they like, but not this way I speak.
Oh,
That you are here, that you like, that's a different thing.
Well, I think Ramakrishna says Bhakti is the prescribed path for this age.
No, Bhakti they like, but who's speaking is the point.
Well, I think you give an excellent one.
you do?
That may be. So here is no viewer yet.
No, you were just
And she will open, then one viewer will come up. It is our enthusiasm. She started a long time and she silently pays something for something. I do not know how much she pays. It's useless if it is not in need. No? One or 2% listening. And it also looks odd.
But I'm sure you only one or two listen.
Our Ashok, only Ashok in Minnesota, who left this place and he has no one there. See, he only likes that. Ashok Chattopadhyay, he was here. Okay, now let us check. The verse number 123. Uma, we are 12 minutes late. 4:42 already.
122 page?
4, no, I'm saying it is time-wise, it is 4:42. That means we start at 4:30.
Right.
See, we are also getting late. This is also irregularity. That's why people say, well, it is not happening. And who are observing it, they get so much advertisement. So one word and then advertisement and block. So they don't know what is continuous. Sometimes he said two parallel things. Lecture is also going on and advertisement in side by side. So people will not be interested in it. Okay. Tasmat Madhbhakti Yukta on page 120. This is a big one. Okay, today nobody to read, so I can read myself. Huh? You need not have to, you can follow. You can follow only. Tasmad Madhbhakti Yuktasya Yogino Vai Madatmanaha Na Gyanam Na Cha Vairagyam Prayo Shreyo Bhavishyati Jat Karma Virijat Tapusha Jnana Vairagyatascha Yogena Dana Dharmena Sreyo Bhiritarairapi Sarvang Madhbhakti Yogena Madbhakta Lavatenjasha. What is the meaning? Meaning says, therefore, an aspirant who has devotion to me, Tasmat Mad Bhakti Yuktasya, that person who, one view has come.
No, that's not me.
It is live, one view.
There may be
Hello Ashok, maybe you are the only person observing in Minnesota. One view. Yeah, one view. So it says, Tasma, therefore, Madbhakti yuktasya, a devotee who have love for me, yogino, who has devotion to me and has always his mind centered on me, attains to the highest spiritual realization by bhakti alone. Yogino, who has the devotion for me and who meditates on me. Yoga means union. Doi madatmana, no jnanam, no chavairagyam prayasya bhavishati. Attains to the highest spiritual realization, bhakti alone, without any special effort to cultivate knowledge and renunciation. That means in other path you have to cultivate. Yes, two. See? Now she has added. So now we are two. I can ask, hey, hello, please start. Another three. Now it has become one again. See? So no jnanam, no cha vairagyam. In the path of knowledge, you have to analyze. You may not do that. You don't need it. Vairagya. You have to renounce this, renounce this. Then you realize God. Not necessary. If you have bhakti and you meditate on me, you have bhakti. Therefore, an aspirant who has devotion to me has always his mind centered. If you love somebody, what happens? It's natural. You think of him, your mind goes. So they attain to the highest spirit. They can attain by this love only. This highest state by bhakti only. Because love is such an intriguing factor. Mind does not move in any. Whenever we love something, we become one-pointed, no? See, people love to watch the television. You see, that time they're not watching anything else. Their mind is loving television means you go and get intrigued into television. So it becomes spontaneous. You are not to say, oh, now I will have to go to watch the television. That will happen for meditation. I am to go now, I am to give up this thing. I was enjoying this, but I'll have to give up and go to watch the movie. No. Watch the movie is such an attraction, you renounce everything. Go out. There is a funny scene. Our Swami Lokeswarananda Maharaj, he was fond of play, cricket. Cricket, he liked cricket very much. So we saw that he is coming. He is very busy, but what's the major time? There is no special time for him. So he was eating and his mind was not in the eating. He's just putting something in the mouth and then he was watching the cricket. In Goal Park, I saw himself. And then in between, but he's getting, he has to go somewhere else, but he has got nature's call also. So we find that he's just holding him and running quickly. He never moves like that. Runs quickly into the bathroom and then comes back and sits again. So that is the thing. When you love something, your renunciation becomes very easy. You have to give up this, you have to give up that. No, only. No. Not this, Brahman. It's difficult for us. We struggle, but every day we get back into it. And Bhakti says, by Bhakti if you have, because of that Bhakti, Bhalabasa, Prem, love, because of that intense love, you become united there in such a way that you forget everything else. So that's why it leads you to the sublime. If it is God, when he was crying for Makali love, out of love, what he wanted? He didn't want anything. He forgot everything. He forgot his family. He forgot his mother. He forgot his environment. Only mother. So that is the glory. So he attains the highest spiritual realization by bhakti alone, without any special effort to cultivate knowledge and renunciation. As these came to him naturally with the progress of devotion. But this effect of this, jnana, comes naturally. If you are a bhakta, you love God, then God gives you the knowledge. Those who really think of God, their mind becomes so pure. Eh? Automatically they see God everywhere. Bhakti will lead you to that absorption. When you renunciation, you get the result of renunciation. You need not have to renounce by force, but you get the benefit of renunciation naturally. To cultivate the knowledge and renunciation, you don't need, but as these come to him naturally, jnana and bhakti will follow you. Sorry, jnana and what he said, jnana and vairagya. The verse second line, jnanancha vairagyam. Jnana and vairagya, bhakta don't want to practice that. Bhakta practices love only. How I can love him? Huh? That intense love itself is such powerful that you get jnana. You automatically can get the vairagya, result of vairagya, no? Without going through the hardship of that. Only love intensely. So bhakti says love intensely. Don't look right and left. Only love God, love God. Then jat karma vir jat tapasa. Whatever one can attain through Vedic jat karma. Karma means that karma associated with our material gain. Sakama karma. Whatever karma we do, two types of karma, no? One is with selfish motivation, another is selfless. So suppose Vedic time people used to do karma to go to heaven. Many people do charity and other things with the hope that next life they will be going to some higher place, heaven. So that karma takes you to that place. But that karma, bhir, that tapasa. People do austerity, fasting in the cold of Himalayas, bare-bodied. They do austerity, take the name of the Lord, smear their body with ashes in the deepest cold. This is austerity, no food. Even sometimes nowadays, communication is easy, people get things. But in early days, it was very austere, very hard. So the Vedic rituals, the austerities, the jnana, vairagyatascha, the practice of jnana, knowledge, the practice of renunciation, I'll have to give up this, I'll have to give up this. Giving up is very difficult, very difficult. Anything our bad habits, anything we are connected with the world, worldliness, to give up is a lifelong struggle. How much you struggle, still mind goes there, is it not? So, but you don't have to work on that. You get the benefit of it. Only you love more. Automatically it will come to you.
The question is, Samji, how do you develop bhakti?
Bhakti means love.
How do you develop for God such an intense love?
I say that's why the bhakti say to repeat the name of God, cry to God, pray to God. Bhakti school teaches us what to do, how to do. Go to holy place, think of God, pray to God, say I am a child. Oh God, please help me. Oh Mother, please help me. I do not know anything. I have no power. I have no vairagya, renunciation. I have no knowledge. Thakur used to cry like that. We are getting in the printed book form. Thakur used to practice. He said, I used to pray like this. Oh Mother, I have no devotion. I am bereft of knowledge. I am your unworthy child. Please, even Shankaracharya in different places he prays. You are my only refuge, O Lord. You are my only. I am bereft of this and this and this and that. Please help me. The devotional path, that is itself. Create that emotion in your heart. Cry with sincerity. That's what Thakur said. Like a child. He gave the example. How to love God? Well, be like a child. And Thakur demonstrated that. There is a reminiscences of who I forgot now. Thakur used to suddenly say, do you know how to cry for God? And he will just fall down, and like a child, he will be like a child. Oh, mother, I don't. Babies, how they cry. It is not a fake. When they want something and to pray, they do like that. So that is the way. Say, you cry for other things. Why not cry for mother? Why not cry for God? That itself is the sadhana. Yogeno, dana dharmeno, even yoga, the practice of the yoga practice, or charities, dana dharma, giving gift, charity, dana dharma, and Sreyo marga, Sreyo bhir itaroirapi, and other. Itara means other. And other means of different methodologies, other disciplines. Sarvang madbhakti yogena madbhakto labhate anjasa. Who anjasa? Anjasa means who is pure soul, whose heart is pure. He is talking this prayer, Krishna, above topic, depicting bhakti as highest value. Whom he is talking, I do not know, but he is saying to somebody, he is saying, oh devotee, be that whatever can be attained through the Vedic rituals, austerities, knowledge, dispassion, yoga practice, charity, and other spiritual disciplines, be that the abode of the gods, sarga, apavarga madhyama, kathanchid na vanchati. Liberation and other, Vaikuntha, eternal heaven, etc. All these can be attained by a votary of the path of devotion without difficulty. Votary means who votes for. Votary. Who votes for this bhakti. Votary of. That means who follows the path of devotion, they get it automatically. You want to go to heaven? Yes. You can ask mother, Ma, I want to go to heaven. Ma will place you to heaven. Ma, I don't want heaven. I want you. Then mother make some.
But they said that if you want heaven, you don't need to talk to mother, because she has separated a department out. She is the supreme one. Then you can talk to that department.
No, but even the ordinary sakama bhakti, people when we start our bhakti, it becomes sakama, with desire. Ma, do this for me. Ma, get me a good job. That's also prayer. Ma, get me a good house. I'm trying to get a house. Oh, Ma, I want to get a new car. But mortgage is this and that.
When I'm driving a car and there are too many cars and they stop in the traffic and I have to get somewhere, I keep saying, Ma, keep it going. And it goes. Very soon afterwards, it's moving.
See?
I said over and over again.
See, you have that faith. Other will say, well, that will happen naturally and you are calling on mother. But for you are in that trouble and you prayed and it happened.
Yes, it does. Really.
So mother gives, and that gives conviction. Then mother is there, and we can ask more and ask for liberation. She will give it. She loves me. That's why she approved my prayers. No? So see, this bhakti path, that's why Thakur said in this Iron Age, bhakti is the path. It is such a beneficial path. So all will come to you if you follow the bhakti path. So, jat karma bhir, jat tapasa, what is attained by karma, what is attained by tapasa, austerity, what is attained by jnana, vairagya, yutasya jat, yogeno, dana dharmeno, yoga, and the dana dharma giving gift, charity, sreyo bhir oti, sreyo bhir itaroirapi, and any other good things. Sreyo means better thing you want. Sarvam, everything, mad bhakti yogena, by my bhakti yoga. by connecting with me by bhakti. Bhakti yogena madbhakto lavate anjasa. If they attain my bhakti, then they can get sarga apavargau. Sarga means heaven, or any other. Apavarga means mukti maybe. Madhamo kathanchid jodivanchati. Even if they ask for other things, material things, so many things. Indra, Chandra, Varun, all they want to be God. I want to be God of the rain. I want to be God of the... They worship all this by bhakti, by sakama. So no kinchit sadhavo dhira bhaktani ekantino mamo vanchati maya dattang kaivallam apunarbhavam. Bah, beautiful. Now, if that will be the desire for the bhaktas who want material something, no? But those who are my real bhakta, no kinchit sadhavo, those who are sadhaka. Sadhaka means practitioner, spiritual practitioners, sadhus or spiritual practitioners, sadhaka. Dhira, their mind is very calm. They don't get for little, take me to heaven, give me this power. They don't care for that. Even I give them all these powers and things. Eje, banchati upi maya dattang bhaktanu ekantiko mamo banchattapi. Even they desire, and I give them, they kaivallam apunarbhavam maya dattang nairapeksham. They don't want it. They don't care for that. They want me only then. That is the para-bhakti. First bhakti starts with just crying, praying for our day-to-day suffering and pain and all these things. No? And it goes up with that devotion. Then what others can get, they can get everything, but they don't then want. They want only birth. So that's why it says, be that the abode of the gods. You go to Devolok, God's plane. You have liberation, or the Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means the eternal abode where you will be always in with Narayana. We call Ramakrishna Loka. All these can be attained by a votary of the path of devotion without any difficulty. It is also Krishna saying. You can say why he is saying so, because you believe it, you saw it, and inspire people. So majority of the people are devotional. Look at the whole world. How much people talk about. Mostly people are dualistic. And mostly people, even the non-dualists, people like our tradition, we are also dualist. What else? Is it not?
Until we achieve
In our practice, what we do? We go and salute our head. Then we try and pray. Then we try to meditate. Then we say, oh, Mother gives bhakti. So, who is absolute non-dual? Few. Very few, even if you count in numbers. So that's why Thakur said, it is for this Kali Yuga, that is the path. But holy men of firm mind, who are endowed with unswerving devotion to me, do not desire or accept even moksha, the freedom from the cycle of birth and death, even if I offer to them. Nisrayasha, the supreme good, also called the highest and unlimited state of beatitude, is described as a state without any desire. Therefore, one who is desireless and without any prayer attain to pure devotion for me. That means, in other words, pure and motiveless love for God is real moksha. What is real mukti? Mukti is not achieving something. Mukti is loving God and expecting nothing. Love for love's sake. That's why we talk about the Gopi and Krishna and others. Radharani's love. Only love for love's sake. I don't want anything. Tat sukha sukhitam. They only our Narada Rishi says, they only do love God only in His condition. I don't want anything. How you will be happy. And that is one-pointed love. And it's for God, then it is the highest of the Parabhakti, supreme love. In other words, it means what it means on page 124, that top. In other words, pure and motiveless love of God is called the real moksha or mukti. And it comes only to one who does not crave even for moksha. You don't care for moksha as an individual attainment and as a freedom from personal suffering. So what they do, holy men, then those who are holy, who love God, they become holy. Their mind becomes pure. Holy men, unswerving in their devotion to me. Their love is unswerving. Our love, sometimes momentary and 90% outside. This is our condition. But holy man, real holy man, his whole mind will be whole all the time there. So, holy men, unswerving in their devotion to me, even-minded in all situations. Their mind is always calm because they know they don't care for anything outside. They are even-minded. Mind is shanta, peaceful. Why? Anything happening, their mind is not there. Their mind is in God, and God is all the time peace. And established in a level of higher than the buddhi. This buddhi, intellect, what is called mind in this country, if they go beyond mind, are not affected by merits and demerits arising from scriptural commandments and prohibition. Scriptures say, do this, then you will go to heaven. Don't do this, then you will not go to heaven. Huh? So those prohibitions are for whom? For those people who do not love God. But who loves God, this prohibition has no effect on them. Look at that. A child, whatever he does, no one blames him. Oh, he has done something good or bad. Because that concept has not developed there. Child does something good, child really made something which is horrible for a whole family, while playing, doing something. Maybe he has put something into fire, not knowing anything. People don't punish them. He's not, and also the karma does not go to him because he does not know what he did. So, but if knowingly you do, that is a different thing. We are all gan papi. I mean, we know and we also do the opposite way. We talk, but we behave differently.
But that child who played with the grasshopper, put the thing in the back of the grasshopper, then next time
That karma does not affect him because he's not doing with the intention that I'm troubling.
Put in the shoe because when next life when became Muni.
If you know, that means that person will know that I'm giving torture. How is that? So that's why he got. But a baby, when they are crawling and doing, consider that age. What age you are talking? When ego is developing, that's a different thing. But when ego is not developed, at that, and a bhakta, his ego is merged. He has no ego. If you can become a bhakta, and your ego is almost gone from within your heart, then you don't get affected by the rules of the world. That means you go to next life, you will be punished, you will be honored, you do something, you will be honored, you did something bad. It will be for us. Because we know with our knowledge, buddhi developed, mind developed, but they are not. Those who follow this path, propounded by me, the path of devotion and self-surrender, attain to my state of supreme beatitude, which is called Supreme Brahman Baba. See? They attain Supreme Brahman. So, is it not an easy path? It is easy really, but we actually don't practice. Really, we pray to God, but we don't sincerely pray. We pray for something else, and those are satisfied. And God gives us those in between. Not that all the time it happens, because all the time it happens means we are not sincere. Thakur said, if you ask anything from God, God grants. Sincerity. Sometimes the babies ask from mom to get something, and they start fake crying. When it's fake crying, mom will not give it. But when it understands, oh my God, the child is so serious, he wants it, otherwise he will not stop crying. Then what happens? Even it is not to be given, mom gives that. So this is the point. When really sincerely, the one is sincerely seeking for that, they get it. But what will you get? Will you want to get him, or will you get little luxurious life, little happy beginning and ending in, again ending in, any happy beginning has an end in cry and weeping, no? Anything in the world is perishable. So bhakti, if it is to be practiced, love God and God only. And that will bring this highest experience of liberation. Wonderful, no? So, tasma tat sarveno. Let me now read, then I can make a little better meaning of the verses, for my knowledge also. Tasmat mad bhakti yuktasya. Therefore, those who are mad bhakti yukta is associated with my love, devotion. Yogeno vai madatmana. Yogino, those yogis whose mind is focused on me. No jnanam nacho vairagyam prayo sreyo bhavishyati. Neither knowledge, neither vairagya, they don't care for those things. And jat karmavir jat tapusha, that which is attained by the karma kanda, jag yuggo, those who do, by tapasya, austerity, by jnana, practice of knowledge, by vairagya, renunciation, yogino dana, or by yoga practice, sitting for astanga yoga, or dana dharma, someone is becoming a charitable person, sreyo bhir iti itoirapi, and any other thing which is sreyo, which is much beneficial in spiritual life, even if they practice tat sarvam bhakti yogena. All can be attained only by practicing bhakti yoga. And mad bhakta, and who gain this, my bhaktas, they attain to this result. Those who can love me one pointedly, they get all the benefits of all these sadhanas.
Thakur says that I asked mother, that mother show me what is there in the scripture.
Yeah, knowledge, gyan, bhakti, sab. Sargo apavargo madhyamo katanchit adi vanchati no kinchit sadhavo dhira bhaktya hi ekantino mama. Those who are ekanto bhakta, one-pointed devotee, that their understanding is so calm and serene that they no kinchit, they don't want anything else. There's those sadhava, neither heaven, sarga, or apavarga, mukti, or to stay, accepting staying in with me, or even going to the higher planes. They don't care for anything. Vanchatyapi maya dattang kaivallam api punarbhavam. They their dattang, if I give them kaivalya, mukti, kaivalya means liberation, or punarbhava, that means you are not to be born again. This type of boon I give. Nairapeksham parang prahur nisreyasa manam alpakam tasmat nirashisho bhaktir nirapekshasya me bhavet na mayaikanto bhaktanang guna dosad bhava guna sadhunang samuchittanang buddhe paramo upeyusim evam etan maya dishtvan onutishtanti ye pathe kshemang vinnanti matsthanam jad brahma paramam vidu. Then they attain to the highest Brahma. What is there is nothing more than that.
What about Ramakrishna Loka? Would that be
Which
a
they said,
place of
yeah, if you want to stay there.
of you want to
Holy
stay?
Ramakrishna said, I want no mother, don't make me margin God. I like to enjoy. I don't want to be Brahman. I want to talk about you. Don't make me unconscious. So he says, don't make me unconscious. Unconscious means you merge and there is no one to deal with any other. Because when you get totally salt all merges into the ocean, who will say what? He says, okay, I will go, but keep me at least my eyes, I can see little bit of this infinite ocean and play going on. I want to enjoy that. That's why Thakur said it is bhava mukha. That means he is standing on the threshold. One side is the infinite, and this side is a little trace of ignorance. So he stands like this. On this side, boom, samadhi. Doctors don't find any breath. And this side, a little pulse, slow. As a man comes out of his deep slumber, slow breath. Was dead, and now this little breath is coming, and then more and more and more. So he stand always in the threshold of that knowledge. That side is Parabrahma, and this side is Ramakrishna Loka.
Also, Swamiji wanted to be marched always and said that come down and then come.
Right.
He said that no, you will go. We are greater than.
Yeah, he said that that meaning that state you also come back and see that it is all nothing but Brahman. As we are reading in the morning class, it is the same. So this translation always they do little different. Let us read what the translation he has done in this book. Therefore, to the yogi who is devoted to me, with his heart wholly given to me, neither philosophical learning nor renunciation is as a rule of any good. Whatever may be acquired by the activities, by asceticism, by learning, by renunciation, by yoga, by charity, and by other auspicious activities, all these are speedily acquired. All these are acquired by the bhakta, speedily. All these are speedily acquired by devotion to me, not to devotion to anything, but to devotion to Satchidananda Krishna. Whether it be a place in heaven, or freedom from birth and death, or the attainment of the Holy of Holies, my abode. So, all speedily acquired by devotion to me, whether that devotee wants to go to heaven, or he goes to freedom from birth and death, he wants, or attainment of the Holy of Holies, whatever he wants, or my abode, everything is available by bhakti only. Those unswervingly devoted to me, patient and benevolent, they do not long for absolute exemption from birth and death. Those unswerving who are devoted to me, those love is flowing continuously. Unswerving means no break. So they're devoted to me, patient, and their very mind is peaceful and benevolent, charitable people. They do not long for absolute exemption from birth and death. Bhakta don't want that make me free. Bhakta wants, I will play with you, O Lord, divine play. He does not want, Thakur exactly same word. They do not long for absolute exemption. Oh mother, don't make me unconscious. I don't want to be absolutely merged into it. But which I might give to them. Even I might means Krishna says, I might give to them the total freedom, but they don't care for them. What they want? Not to be beholden to anyone or to look for favor to anyone is said to be the highest blessings. For this reason, devotion to me is only obtained by one who does not look to anybody for favor, who does not cherish any fond desires, merits and demerits arising out of the observances or the non-observances of ordinances do not affect my votaries who are saintly, impartial, and above Maya. Those who pursue the path I have ordained attain the welfare and reach my abode and know Brahma.
Does it mean, Swamiji, when this type of devotee, when he dies, he will be maybe reborn again, or he does?
No, he will live in the eternal play with the Lord.
Oh, that loka.
That they never come back. That means if one goes this, and almost standing in the threshold,
Yes.
why he will come back?
Uh-huh.
Because body is gone, as you are saying, after death. So long body is there, they come back like Ramakrishna, enjoying singing, dancing, going to ecstasy now and then. No, that type of thing goes on. And when the body goes
Yes.
one with that, become one with that. Or somebody may stay in the Ramakrishna Loka for do not know. That is very area I do not know. They say that when the whole creation goes, no, how many billions of years it takes, no? With one storm, the whole world was shaking, no? Suppose in all the stars and galaxies get into black hole, then what will happen?
Yeah, what will happen?
That time every creation will go away. We will all die together.
Right.
And then these planes will remain in a subtle way. Again, when one borns, they will be again playing there. The physical body will go, but each one will go into their own expected areas in the subtle body. As we spend our dream time, night time we dream. Body is here or there, you do not know. Whether body is in Hollywood or I move everywhere. I do not know when I move. Today I am in New Jersey, tomorrow in New York, then I am in Washington DC, then in where? I do not know which room I am here. So the body, a body, but I, the subtle, that remains in the. So that's why the body drops off, but the subtle world, they live in those areas. Then the collapsing of the gross does not destroy anything. So they will remain in their own funny world. And those who really go up to that far may sometimes lose and dive deep. Finish, they fall down here. But the Thakur's example of the three friends going, and there is a big mart of joy going on the other side of the wall. And one friend says, hey, see what is going on. And as soon as he climbed, and then he saw the joy, he could not contain. He fell down on the ah ha ha. And the other, he was helped to climb, and he saw little and say, hey, this is great joy going on. So some people come back and say, some people cannot.
Those are the teachers who come back.
Those, by God's will, they may come back. Yeah, they say like that. Here is the first string of necklace of the jewel of devotion, collected from the ocean of Bhagavata and strung by Vishnupuri, a Paramahansa sannyasi of Tirhut. Tirhut is what I don't know. Lastly, Vishnupuri, Paramahansa Vishnupuri, who was a sannyasi of a particular place, and that place name was Tirhut. Tirhut. Maybe in early days. There is a note also, let me read in your book, which you are holding, 124, page 124, there is a note. What is the note? The Bhagavata doctrine that bhakti is a self-sufficient spiritual path. The Bhagavata doctrine that bhakti is a self-sufficient spiritual path and a self-sufficient spiritual end. It is a path also, and it's also end. Bhakti is a path, bhakti yoga, but bhakti path and bhakti also end. Goal and means and end, they are the same. That means you love God, love God, love God, get absorbed, and you become absorbed. That's
Same
it.
for Jnana Yoga, right?
Hmm?
Same for Jnana Yoga. For all the path, in fact, like so when the Triputi gets dissolved, then you dhyan, dhyata, dhyani. They come on. So Dhyana Yoga is also the same thing. No?
Yeah, but there are so many preconditions of learning. What it is emphasizing that you love, cry, weep, and you get it. And as you intensify, you will become more and more. But in this path of devotion, there is a separation. Someday you are very in good mood, you have a good prayer and meditation, a prayer and something, and someday not, depending on your mood, mind. It is all emotion. It is all working on the mind only. Therefore, as we know, our mind is so tricky. It will be today very happy and tomorrow unhappy. So this Thakur said, Ma, in this path there is sometimes joy and sometimes separation. I don't want this. I want to be one. Sometimes the separation is a big problem. When you are having good experience with mother, that's okay. When the mother disappears, don't play, don't come before you. You are crying and it is like a play, hide and seek play. And it is happening in the devotional path. The bhakta gets very upset. That's why they cry and weep and because of the separation. The Bhagavad doctrine, bhakti, is a self-sufficient spiritual path, and a self-sufficient spiritual end, means purushartha, is firmly established in the above verses. These verses, about 5-6 verses, bhakti may be used as a means for gaining mukti, freedom from samsara, or this world cycle of transmigratory existence. Mukti is generally called the fourth purushartha. Mukti, what are the four goals of life? Dharma, righteous living; artha, earning good money; artha; kama, fulfillment of the desires; and last, the mukti. So he says bhakti may be used to mean the gaining mukti. So bhakti path someone can utilize to get liberation from bondage, freedom from samsara. Mukti is generally called the fourth purushartha, fourth stage, and bhakti is usually included within its scope. In one calculation, you practice mukti, then you will not to be born again. What is the result of bhakti? Bhakti says that if you attain bhakti to God, then you need not have to be born again. Okay, that may be one goal. But the Bhagavat, this book, what we are reading, differs from this view and considers bhakti, understood as priti, is a deeper love, and to be distinct from the mukti, forming the fourth purushartha. And the Bhagavata differs from. So earlier one was that bhakti may be used as a means of mukti, freedom from the cycle of birth, generally called the fourth purushartha. And this priti means deeper. Bhakti is devotion. Priti means deeper love. We have discussed that at the very introduction. But the Bhagavad differs from this view and considers bhakti, understood as priti, to be distinct from the mukti forming the fourth purushartha. That means it is beyond mukti. The four goals, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. This bhakti, Bhagavat says no, it is much higher than that. Fifth purushartha. The moksha idea is looked upon as a gospel of escapism. Mukti means you want to escape out of the troubles of life. No. Predominantly motivated by safety and security of our oneself. Let us think all the religions what they are talking. Baba, life is so much suffering, get out of it. You see, this is so painful, old age and this and that, get out of it. So everything is get out of fear. No? Oh, death will come, what shall happen? Get out of it. Go beyond it. That's the bhakti. That's the goal of normal mukti. Mukti means liberation. But here, Bhagavata Bhakti is higher. It says it is a gospel of selfish love. This mukti idea, liberation, is the selfish idea. Anyhow, let me get out of this problem. No? Let this trouble, turmoil is going on all over the world. Let me get out of it. That's my mukti. That means my selfishness. I will be saved. What happens to the world, I don't care. So the true bhakta does not care for salvation. This bhakti is much higher. It is called priti. You can remember another name. Deeper or higher state of bhakti is called priti. Priti. Priti, P-R-I-T-I. Priti. Priti means deeper love. One-pointed love. There is no expectation, no fear. That is a state. You are there, but you have no fear. Here there is fear. I want to get out of the fear. Oh, there is fire. Let me get out of the fear. Oh, there is tsunami. Tsunami. Now tsunami is gone. Irma. Oh my God. Let us make it. Let us go away. Survive. Mukti. I want. Oh Lord, help me. Help me. Help me. This is bhakti. So it is a lower grade, he's saying. But Bhagavat, what it says, another step up. And is ready to undergo any trials and tribulations to serve the Lord. That's why bhaktas go through so much suffering. Say Mirabai's life, she suffered so much. Tukaram, every bhakta's life, they go through much suffering. But they don't care for that. They don't say, Rabindranath said in one, Bipode more rokha karo enohe more prarthana. It is not my prayer, O Lord. Please help me, protect me if there is some danger. Bipode kana korite pari joy. I can conquer that. Not out of fear. Oh, let me escape. I can conquer. There is an expectation that, oh Lord, keep me, I don't want suffering, keep me happy. The Rabindranath Tagore says, Sukhe keno rakhme more. Why shall you keep me? Keep me at your lap. I am your child. Why are you keeping me in happiness? In a good bed, giving good food, and you are not there. Rather, you keep me in your lap. I am your baby. Thus, who cares for your other great service of luxury and other choices, whose love and service are an end in itself for him. For more detailed discussion, reference may be made to the introduction. We read that, Priti, there is a different term. Now it's a very important chapter coming. It is good. It is Sadhu-sanga, holy company. The glory of the holy company, how we can attain to the holy company, and that how it can save us.
Asking how you can what?
Save us.
How to save us.
How it can save us? The Bhakta doesn't want to be saved.
But Sadhu-sanga save, automatically you get the benefit of saving. You don't want it. That's why so many verses we read today, 6 verses together. What it says, even you want, you will automatically get them. You don't want it. By sheer, suppose a baby, when the baby is in the lap of the mother, is it not the best solution of her problems, all problems? Mother may keep the baby in a cradle, well protected with toys and this and that. And versus mother keeps the baby in her own lap. What is better?
You know Uttra's baby? You know Uttra, the singer? She's a beautiful little girl. That little girl is always in somebody's arms.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think she's ever anywhere
No,
else.
that's why these children will not lack love.
Right.
But in Western country,
Yes.
or those parents who are busy with their job,
Mhm.
the babies don't get this
They
touch.
don't get it.
And as a result, they're psychologically, they become bereft of affection.
That's true.
That's why they go different direction.
Mhm.
So we are also going different direction, addicted to this thing, that thing. They go for addiction to drug, drinking, other outwardness. Not because of anything, but because they don't get the love. So we also, not living in the lap of mother, that's why you are addicted to this thing, that thing in the world. The same thing. When you will be like a baby and in her lap, bas, baby have no anxiety. This is the greatest thing to learn. The baby never have anxiety. There may be bombing. Baby is very safe. Only so long mother's lap. He does not know at all. He does not want to know anything. Some killing, raping children going on. And mother, baby is in the mother's lap. Baby does not know anything. Baby himself feels, I am safe. I am protected. I am in the most happy situation.
I never heard Uttra's baby cry. And I'm next door. Yeah, we have the same wall.
Ah.
She's the apartment one, I'm apartment two. I never heard her cry. She doesn't cry. Uttra's baby. But she's always in somebody's arms. Either the mother or the grandmother.
Okay, so we have anyhow managed. But I think it should, you see. Okay, Ashok, you can call me back. Call me back and to tell how you experienced today.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Well, I think I read in the Bhagavatam where it said that the love being an end in itself and not